name is Paul Wright, candidate for governor of North Carolina on the Republican ballot this May 8th. Allow me to introduce myself. I was born in North Carolina. I was raised in western North Carolina. I now live in eastern North Carolina with my family of 6 children. I'm a former Superior Court judge, and I've had the honor of holding court in nearly 2/3 of the counties of our great state. And I'm always asked, why are you running for governor? I'm running because I truly believe our nation and our state are in danger. And I believe an ounce of prevention now may save us from a troubled future, but we must act. I believe that Congress has failed us. Congress has especially failed the middle class. Since 2008, Congress continues to place burdens on the middle class with no relief in sight. The middle class is declining each month, becoming increasingly impoverished economically and disenfranchised politically. Most importantly, their constitutional rights are being taken away. Now, as we plead with our Congress and our federal officials to reconsider and turn around their course of action, let us be realistic. We must do what we're able to do ourselves here in North Carolina. We must act locally. We should preserve our remaining freedoms and property. And my campaign is to see that the North Carolina governor does not sit on the sidelines in this epic battle. Therefore, I propose that we empower our middle class with the tools available to us in North Carolina. The middle class carries the burdens of our government. By empowering the middle class, we help all others in society. If the middle class continue to be impoverished, we cannot be free. Now, we can empower the middle class here in North Carolina health-wise by preserving the precious right for each person to have a doctor of their own choice and to not allow government to make their personal medical decisions as they do in the socialist lands. North Carolina must therefore resist Obamacare as other states are doing, such as Missouri and Ohio, regardless of the outcome this summer with the Supreme Court. Furthermore, we can empower the middle class economically in North Carolina by giving them the full and peaceful ownership of their homes and lands. We must unite and give each county in North Carolina the option by public vote to exchange the real property tax on their home to another form of taxation. In that regard, may North Carolina go forward like the people of North Dakota, who in just a few weeks on June 12th will vote on the proposition to abolish property taxes statewide in North Dakota. And finally, we can further empower the middle class economically in our state by giving tax relief to parents, giving a deduction up to $5,000 a year for their children's educational expenses. Tax relief available to all families, whether their child is in public or private or homeschool, similar to the law enacted last year in Louisiana. In closing, I urge that we cannot wait for others to do for us what we can do for ourselves. We must roll up our sleeves like our brave frontier forefathers and foremothers and act for ourselves, for our families, to keep what remaining property and what remaining freedoms we have. Therefore, I ask you now to join me in my campaign across North Carolina. And on May 8th, vote Wright. Vote Paul Wright for governor. Thank you very much. I'm Paul Wright, and I approve this message. Paid for by Paul Wright for governor.